You want to see a liar?
I want to say it very clearly. I will not defund the police.
Lie.
I am in favor of defunding the police.
I want to speak to the memory of my aunt who stopped taking the subway after September 11th because she did not feel safe in her hijab.
Oh, wait, another lie.
I was speaking about Zerafui, my father's cousin.
Doesn't wear a hijab.
I don't really have opinions about the future of Hamas and Israel beyond the question of justice and safety.
Maybe he's telling the truth on this one. Oh, wait, nope, lie.
The struggle for Palestinian liberation was at the core of my politics and continues to be.
I am not, and nor have I ever called for the legalization of prostitution.
You guessed it, lie.
You support decriminalizing prostitution?
Yes.
My fundamental belief that sex work is work.
I would be happy to work with the president and the administration.
Lie.
We need to be doing here in our city is to end the chapter of collaboration between City Hall and the federal government.
I don't believe that the role of the mayor is to police speech.
Lying again.
There are consequences for speaking up in favor of apartheid.
So just find out who you're voting for before you vote who you're voting for.
You know, I knew New York was full of dumb people. Not saying everybody in New York is dumb, but the fact that New York, like Chicago, is overwhelmingly liberal in 2025, it just shows you that there are a bunch of just idiots walking around who refuse to accept facts. It would be different if we didn't live in the age of the internet, to where you people can just see these people lie in real time. Y'all see people lie in real time, and it doesn't matter to you because of your feelings. That's what liberals are. A bunch of feelings, and they're unable to see the truth even when it's right in front of their face. It's wild. It's truly wild. Same thing with this government shutdown right now. The fact that y'all are still blaming Trump, it's not even worth an argument. Daft is what you are. Willingly daft. When anybody asks a liberal why they're voting for who they're voting for, they always say some stupid shit like, oh, you're putting me on the spot. You should know. You're an adult. You should know why you're voting the way you're voting. But once again, I'm so grateful that we live in the age of the internet. I'm so grateful that we live in the age of street interviews. I'm so grateful that we live in the age of cell phones, to where anybody can be a cameraman and an interviewer, and anybody can put real grassroots things on the internet. So this man went deep undercover posing as a Zoe supporter in New York City, and he's asking people to sign a petition talking about Zoe's policies. And of course, these liberals have no idea who and what they're voting for. Side note, do you know when I voted in November, I didn't even have to show ID. I didn't even have to show ID. I didn't even have to show ID. This is why they keep bringing all these illegals in here and giving them money. You bring them in here and you give them money, and then you make it to where you don't even got to show ID to vote. They can vote for you. Votes are what's important. Money and votes. That's what matters to politicians. The fact that I didn't even have to show my ID. I didn't even have to show my ID. I didn't even have to show my ID to vote in the city of Chicago was beyond me. The old gal behind the counter, when she gave me the ballot, and I was like, wait, I ain't got to show you my ID or nothing. She was like, no. She was just as mad as I was. But since she's of the hive mind, and she's afraid of the hive mind, because that's what the liberals are. They're afraid of the liberal extremist hive mind. She couldn't speak up, because that's a liberal policy. And you can't dare criticize a liberal if you're a liberal. Crazy as hell. You ain't got to show no ID to vote. I bet you ain't have to show no ID to vote in New York City. They let anybody and everybody come vote. Anybody. You don't even have to prove that you're a citizen of the United States of America to vote in the United States of America. Y'all wonder why there has been a red wave. What in the do you mean? I don't have to show ID to vote. Ooh, that pissed me off all over again, boy. That had me hot in November.
I'm about to go undercover as a Zohran Mamdani canvasser to see what people actually think of his positions, past statements, and whether they'll still vote for him when they learn the truth. Let's go.
First of all, his attire undercover is pure comedy. He got a septum ring. He got a tank top on that says "Hot Boys" for Zohan. With short shorts. Now, I know short shorts have made a comeback for men. I actually been wearing short shorts for a long time. I remember one time I was talking to this African a long time ago. And I know Africans and Jamaicans and primarily black countries, they're traditionally homophobic. So they don't do stuff that they think is, you know, ubiquitous. So I said, brother, let me ask you a question. Why y'all wear y'all shorts so short? He said, my brother, let me ask you a question. Why are yours so long? They are shorts. It's in the name. Ever since then, my shorts have been above my knee. Now it's fashionable for shorts to be above the knee for men, especially with like an oversized t-shirt, good pair of dunks, you know what I'm saying? Put that shit on. But a tight tank top with Daisy Dukes on, he knows what he's giving. He's giving it on purpose.
What up, my comrades? You guys voting for Zoe?
Yeah. Yes, sure.
Hi, I'm with the Zohran campaign.
Yeah, I voted for
Oh, awesome. Can I get your pledge to vote for him, the general?
Sure. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what does he stand for?
I can tell you a little bit about it. Let's see. Are you cool to increase taxes on whiter neighborhoods? So basically, like taxing white people higher?
No, white people, rich people.
No. He says specifically whiter
I
neighborhoods.
just don't think that this is exactly his policies.
Wait, so you voted for him in the primary, but you didn't know about that? So he doesn't hate white people.
See if he does and who he doesn't. Come like that's his
Whatever.
No.
Oh, you don't want to do it anymore?
I don't think you know how to read his website.
Oh, it specifically says to tax whiter neighborhoods.
Love that liberal anger. Liberals are so angry when they're confronted with facts that directly refute their opinions. You know, I figured out last night why liberals are so angry. They don't have good sex. Hear me out. If you're a ubiquitous man, you do butt stuff, so you got a sore butt. Or if you're a straight liberal man, you probably let them peg you. So that's why you're so butt hurt all day. Cause your butt literally hurts. That's why you act butt hurt. Cause your butt hurts. You feel me? Can you imagine how weird it must be for a man to walk around and your booty hurts? Your anus is sore? That's tough. Those are the toughest tacos around. So then that directly translates to your women. You can't give it to them really good if you constantly have a sore butt. That's why liberals are so miserable, because their sex lives are terrible. And that's why they be so openly poly. You ever notice how people who are poly, like openly poly, you know, they all have a look to them. Now, I'm not talking about people who like to get freaky from time to time, or hell, even people who are polyamorous but don't project their sexuality like it's for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the people who are just outward, it's part of their personality, poly. Don't they all have a look? They all look like they're all unhappy with their own personal physical appearance. Hence all the attachments. So many piercings in their face, and they dye their hair all types of crazy color. They modify their bodies like they're upgrading machinery. It's because they don't like themselves.
Defund the police.
Okay.
You're fine. Like no more police. You cool with that?
I'm chill.
Okay, cool. All right.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. No, I like the police.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't defund you. One of his policies is to create safe spaces for people to do crack in public. Are you cool with that, or?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
He's gonna do that.
Hey.
No.
And what that means, that's supposed to be a benefit.
Well, do you do crack? Globalize the Intifada. You're cool with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. It basically means to like attack Jews worldwide, but like,
No.
Is that really what it does?
like he won't condemn it.
Wow.
Sorry, are you for?
I'm for him. You sure? You don't want to freak a few?
No, I'm good.
Hey, you're cool with replacing police officers in domestic violence cases with social workers? Like a therapist would kind of come, like talk about it instead of like do anything?
Nah, not really.
Are you a hot boy for Zohran?
You're a hot boy.
Are you cool with taxing companies so high that they're forced to leave the city and take hundreds of thousands of jobs with them? Okay.
That part, no.
Hey, have a nice day. Do you agree to abolish all private property?
Well, no.
Oh, and he wants to empty the jails of most criminals.
Violence is an artificial construction.
I mean,
Do it. You can take back your signature. So what do you think about his inexperience?
I think that's an asset.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Do you care that he didn't have a real job and worked for his mom until like 3 years ago?
He said, how do you feel about his inexperience? This idiot with a straight face said, I feel like that's an asset in some ways. All right. Okay.
So what?
You're right. Babies don't have jobs and they're like adorable. Right. He was a rapper. That's kind of a job.
I saw the videos.
Oh, you did where he's like, shout out to the Holy Land Five? Yeah. They're a terrorist organization.
I love to the Holy Land Five. You better look them on.
What? Did you know that? Oh, you didn't. You won't sign Holocaust remembrance legislation.
You know.
Do we need to remember it? Yeah. Yeah. All right. It was insane. I'm required to tell you that communism has killed about over 100 million people in the last century alone, but like...
Well, what hasn't?
Yeah. Who cares? Give your baby a socialist communist future? Stalin 2025, baby.
There we go.
You're cool to elect a mayor who won't condemn Sharia law.
Sharia law. I'm asking you. I'm running. I know that's the point.
What? What would that be for?
It's like, like women have to wear like burqas or have their hair covered.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on here.
Okay. He thinks that Iran should be able to build nuclear weapons. You're cool with that? Okay, great. We love the Ayatollah. Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. He said he was black on his Columbia application. He lied about that.
No, that's not good.
You think that's like up?
A little bit.
You don't want to sign anymore? Are you cool with decriminalizing shoplifting? Have you heard of the DSA? They're his main backer. The DSA plans to decriminalize DUIs. So basically more rights for drunk drivers. Okay, cool.
And New York, I want you to know.
When I was an extremist, Islamist, fundamentalist, I would only vote left.
Why is that?
I saw them as very stupid. I would fear the conservatives because they come with principle. That's not someone they can brainwash. But the left, I know they have no values and no principles to begin with. I dare you to find one Islamic extremist that votes for Donald Trump. Never do it. They'd give their vote to the leftist who wants to run around in pride parades. And Islamic extremists are against gays and homosexuals and transgenders, but they want the left to go and get busy with that. They want them, go speak about the climate, go speak about abortion, go yourselves, go do that. And Omar, she's fighting for abortion rights and all the other, my body, my choice. Yes, go do that, But would she have an abortion? Never.